What's good, YouTube? It's been a while since I posted, but now we're back with another video. So today we are going to be removing my rear bumper because, as you know, I slid into a snowbank trying to go drift my car in the snow, which it was icy and I did not check. But I got to remove my bumper because I have another bumper over there, but obviously because of this crack right here, I'm going to replace that. I'm going to get that other bumper fixed at a shop because I want the car to look good. I want to do everything myself, but to a certain extent, because I don't want the car looking all fucking raggedy and like a POS.
We do not care.
Or whatever. But I'm about to remove the bumper, and then this also has to come off. I'm going to get all that adhesive off and everything so I can reapply that back down. And same with the other side, because the other side is coming off as well. And as you can see, this does not look good right here. Also, I plan on washing the car and waxing, polishing.
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
Sorry, polishing and buffing the car out with all these. Cause my paint is not the best. You can't really tell far away, but if you get close up, that's from my terrible car wash. But look at that. My paint is not the best. Scratches everywhere. This calls for a freaking buff and polish so bad. But I'm going to set you guys up right here, and I'm going to get to removing my rear bumper, also my wide body panels. Alright, y'all, it is a new day. I took my bumper off. I got the bumper off now. I got all the electrical connectors disconnected, side markers, everything. My other box, this right here broke though. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to fit that back right here. It was on this screw. This screw was holding this up right here. But alright, so here's the old bumper that I just took off. Here's the damage right here where it cracked and completely went into pieces. Here's the new bumper. My camera quality is so bad back here because how dark it is. Can I get that? Well, anyway, this is the new bumper right here. You can't really see it, but it is brand new, perfect. It just needs to be painted. All right, y'all, it is matte coating here right now, but I got my bumper on, the new one that I just bought. I got it on to see if it fit, and it does fit, but I got like a gap right here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit that up properly so that gap is not sticking out as much. I don't know, but I don't know about that fit, man. I don't know what to do yet, but I was just putting it on to make sure it fit before I got it painted and everything like that. But yeah, that's what we did. So, oh yeah. Also over here, I took my wide body off right here. I'm gonna throw some WD-40 on there, take all that adhesive off, and then I'm going to clean it and everything, and then I'm going to re-stick it down, re-glue it, everything. But other than that, the fitment is pretty odd. I tell you that. It's not too bad. It fits. That's all that matters. It fits, and I can adjust, make things fit how I want to make it fit. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a lot of adjusting and figure things out on my own because I'm not paying all that money for this car. And I can do this myself. It's a fucking American car. It ain't nothing too special. But If I can do it, you can do it. I'm a fucking dumbass. I'm dumb.
Well, duh.
And slow, I'll tell you that. But yeah, that's what we got going so far. I'm gonna take it off though, because I still gotta take it to the shop to get painted. I was just putting it on to make sure and see if it fits and everything like that, and it does. So that's where we're at. Oh yeah, we got like a gap right here too. I gotta fix that too. I think I'm gonna put some screws in here. The other guy had screws in it, and that's how he had it held on. So the wide body that was here and this was held on together by a screw going through both of them. Also, no, he didn't have it going through that one, but yeah, that's where we at right now. We got the cat back here, you know, getting broken down and shit. Guys, this is my first time doing any of this. I've never done anything like I've not taken a bumper off. I've never done any of that, especially on a high performance car like this. And I wasn't familiar with the wires. There was no bolts. I kid you not, there was no bolts that I had to take out. And I was like, how do I take this bumper out? But you just have to yank on the side, and then it comes out of the socket or the placement or whatever. It comes out of this. You just yank outwards, and then it just pops out. And then you start pulling it out side by side. But then, yeah, it's not too hard. It's not too bad. All right, y'all, it's currently a new day right now, and I don't have my bumpers over there anymore. I actually just came from the shop. They were trying to charge me 3 hours worth of fucking labor, which is like $80-some for just taking this off. There was no bolts or clips holding it on. All you had to do was pull it off. It took 30 seconds. I went there, took it off, told them take that off my bill, and I tried to add that on there as well. And that wasn't even on the new bumper. The new bumper had nothing on it. All it had was that rear diffuser, which I did go take off myself. But also, I took the wide body panel off right here. I have the adhesive and glue stuff left on here. I'm going to throw some WD-40 on there, scrape all that off, wash this whole panel down, and then re-stick that wide body on. I'm not sure if I want to do these or if I'm just going to leave them. I'm more than likely just going to leave them there for now because it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, that's where we at right now. My bumper is currently getting painted by the shop. They're trying to tax me. They're telling me that the brackets don't come for the sensors. These sensors, where are they? These sensors right here. They're telling me that the brackets, which is this big square part, this big square outer part that the sensor is sitting inside of, they're telling me they don't have them and you can't buy them. It only comes with the new bumpers. And I said, fuck that shit. Just drill my holes and I'm gonna figure that out myself, bro, because they're trying to tax me. When I say tax, they trying to rape me.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna chill on that. No, they actually are taxing with that. So I just told them, just drill my holes. I'm gonna do all that. Don't worry about it. Right now, I just did my wide body as well. I took it off, re-glued it, put some double-sided tape on there. So now there's like no gap there, but you can see the glue. I will get that off because I will be cleaning and washing and polishing and buffing my car. I was picking at my wide body, and as you see when I zoom in, there's a hole there. And I wasn't aware that I was picking the actual plastic instead of some dirt or debris. Where my hand is where the screw initially was put in to keep the bumper and the wide body held together because it's not a OEM wide body. But overall, this is what the aftermath looks like after retacking my wide body fender back on. I had to do this multiple times because it came off the first time. We got this right here. This is going to be the next thing. This wide body right here, because I got all this nasty stuff right here. It looks tacky. I'm about to take that off. About to redo that right now as we speak. It's been a couple days since I went and dropped the bumper off. This was the flat matte bumper. It's freshly painted right now. I'm pitting in the sensors that I took out last time. I swapped everything that I had on my old bumper over to this bumper, and I got my sensors all up in there. I had to re-glue them. I had to like pry them off, like the little, this little square part right here. I had to like pry that off the last bumper because you can't buy that aftermarket. Got this one there, got that one there. So yeah, I got everything switched over or whatever. Plug my side markers in and everything, and then I'm gonna start with my fitment because I know my fitment's gonna be off. I'm gonna have to screw some things down, bolt some things down to make it fit better. But this is the old bumper. This bumper is so bad. Not even gonna lie to y'all. The holes that they had to drill in that bumper were the same as this one. Had them do all that. This bumper just been through a lot. Not even gonna lie, look at that. That's nasty, but yeah. And then I got this right here. Got this rear diffuser that wasn't harmed at all. And if you want to buy this rear diffuser, hit me up because I'm selling it. I'm gonna need about $1,200. Don't lowball me because I know what my offer and don't lowball me because I know what this is worth, and you cannot tell me that ain't worth $1,200. So if you want this for $1,200, DM me and I'll ship it out to you. You pay shipping as well. But yeah, that's the old bumper. Piece of shit. New bumper, get that on there. Test out fitment and everything. I want to get it up and driving tonight, hopefully. But more than likely not, because I still got to do this part. Got to put some WD-40 on there. Wipe all that adhesive off. And then throw my wide body back on there. And then put that on there. And then, yeah, it's all together. We good. Put my tail lights back in. We straight. We good. Then we got another problem, though. I got to check engine light. My check engine light is from my purge valve. I believe so. It's from my purge valve. That's what code is throwing out. So I got to fix that or whatever, but I already know we finna drive this bit like we stole it, even with the check engine light. Boy, we gonna get no fuck about those check engine lights. No, I'm playing. I got to fix that though. And then, yeah, this car is, only thing that's really wrong with it is just cosmetic. That's about it, but I'm gonna get back to you guys when I figure something out and I get everything back together. Hey, y'all, we got the bumper on there. I just gotta figure out my fitment and I gotta fill this. I don't know what I'm gonna fill that with to just make it black or whatever to cover it as best as possible, but I gotta fill that. But we got the bumper on there. I'm gonna throw some screws in my wide body, like going from this bumper to that bumper and pull it closer together. I threw a screw right here, like the previous owner. I threw a screw on the other side. This is not how OEM is supposed to be. This is just what I'm doing to make it work because this car is not a OEM wide body. So, you know, I'm just making fitment work as best as possible. But tomorrow, I'm gonna do everything else tomorrow. Get all this adhesive off, get my wide body on there or whatever. And then I'm gonna buff this side. I'm gonna polish and buff this side as best as possible to get all this nasty stuff right here off. And yeah, then that's gonna be really it for the rear end. And I just throw my headlights and stuff back in and we good. So I might just do that right now. I might just toss them in there right now, just a little quick boom bop bam, and should be fine. And then I'll just get back to you guys when I've done something else, you know? So, all right.
No, I walk with the racks on me. Bad bitch, my backpack. No store that ass on me. I don't want that girl cause she want me cause the cash on me. Yeah, you know she capping on me. Dreadlock that cap on me. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now my day all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat on me. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back home. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now my day all on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's when I got Twitter. Instagram, I'm back home. Back then they napped on me. Now they all just act on me. Now my day all on me. Pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home. I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back home. Like flex on you haters. Hi haters. This is my world, so it's all in my favor. I like all girls and all type of flavors. It don't matter, cause I just got my baby. For the right hand Mercedes. For the girl to the sun, down #1 like I'm a great. Boy, you said that you made me. Go ahead, make another repercussions. Player just like a drum, making a night when you making a mark. Then they napped on me, now they all just act on me. Now I'm out there all on me, pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home, I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back. Back then they napped on me, now they all just act on me. Now I'm out there all on me, pull out the Snapchats on me. I ain't got no Snapchat home, I think it's too personal. That's what I got Twitter for. Instagram, I'm back, yo. Boy, you said that you made me. Go ahead, make another one. Do what I want, cause I'm trusting none. And I'm a lover till the love is done. Took a girl, she ain't trying. Get from the back so the legs get numb. Get from the back so long that my own legs starting to get numb. No, I walk with the racks on me.